I never thought a joke could grow legs, sprint down the street, and slap me in the face with consequences. At the time, it felt harmless, one of those lazy afternoon jokes you throw into the air and expect to disappear like smoke. Instead, it exploded like a firework in a closed room. Loud, bright, impossible to ignore. It all started on a boring Thursday, the kind of day that feels like it's been copy-pasted from every other weekday of your life. The sky was dull, my phone battery was low, and my brain was craving entertainment. I was sitting on the front steps of our house, scrolling through messages, when my neighbor Salman walked by and asked the most dangerous question a bored person can hear. Anything new? Without thinking, I smiled and said, "Yeah, big news." He stopped walking. That was my first warning sign, and I ignored it. I leaned in slightly, lowering my voice like I was about to reveal a secret of national importance. "They're saying our street might be evacuated tonight." Salman laughed. "Nice try. I should have stopped there. I really should have. But boredom is a powerful fuel," and I added, "I'm serious. My cousin works with some officials. Something about a gas leak." His smile faded just a little. That tiny crack of doubt was all it needed. Within minutes, Salman told his wife. His wife called her sister. Her sister posted a vague message in the neighborhood group chat, "Hearing strange things. Everyone be careful tonight." That was the second warning sign. I still ignored it. By evening, the air felt different. Doors were opening and closing more often. People were standing in small groups, whispering, checking their phones. A rumor, once born, doesn't walk, it runs. And it doesn't ask for permission. I watched from my window as Mr. Khan from 3 houses down loaded suitcases into his car. Mrs. Patel was arguing loudly with her son about whether they should stay or leave. Someone mentioned calling the authorities. Someone else said the authorities were already involved. Each version was more dramatic than the last. My phone started buzzing. "Is it true? Do you know something we don't? Should we leave?" I laughed nervously at first. This was still funny, right? Just a misunderstanding. I typed back, vague replies, trying to sound mysterious without confirming anything. That was my biggest mistake. By nightfall, panic had fully unpacked its bags and moved into the neighborhood. Cars were parked at odd angles. Children were crying. Someone fainted. Later, we found out it was from stress, not gas. The local shop owner closed early. A man I had never seen before was walking around recording videos, probably hoping to go viral, and then the police arrived. Blue and red lights painted the street in flashing colors. That was the moment the joke stopped being a joke. My stomach dropped, and my mouth went dry. I remember thinking, this escalated quickly, which might be the understatement of my entire life. An officer stepped out and asked, "Who reported the gas leak?" Silence. Every single head slowly turned toward me. I wanted the ground to open up and swallow me whole. Instead, I swallowed hard and raised my hand like a guilty child in a classroom. "Might have said something," I admitted. The officer raised an eyebrow. "Something like what?" I told the truth. Or at least, the version of the truth that didn't make me sound completely brainless. I said it started as a joke. I said I never meant for it to spread. I said I was kidding. He stared at me for a long second and said, "Son, people don't joke about public safety." Behind him, my neighbors looked like a mix of furious, relieved, and betrayed. Salman wouldn't even look at me. Mrs. Patel crossed her arms so tightly I thought they might snap. The authorities checked everything. No gas leak. No danger. No evacuation needed. Just one stupid joke and a chain reaction of fear. When the officers finally left, the street didn't immediately return to normal. Panic doesn't leave politely. It lingers, judging you. People went back into their houses quietly. No one laughed. No one waved. I felt like I had aged 10 years in one evening. Later that night, my phone buzzed again. This time it was a message from the neighborhood group chat. Someone had written, "Please verify information before spreading it." Tonight could have ended very badly. No names were mentioned. None were needed. I lay awake in bed, replaying every moment. The joke, the smile, the doubt in Salman's eyes, the flashing lights, the officer's disappointed stare. It was amazing how something meant to kill time had nearly destroyed trust. The next morning, I did the hardest thing. I apologized. Not a lazy apology, not a half-hearted one, a real one. I went door to door. Some people forgave me immediately. Some needed time. Some just nodded and closed the door. Salman eventually sighed and said, "Next time you're bored, play a game. Don't play with people." That line stuck with me. Weeks passed. The story faded into a neighborhood legend, retold with extra drama each time. In some versions, I caused a full evacuation. In others, I was almost arrested. I let those stories live. I didn't correct them. I had earned the embarrassment. Strangely, the incident taught me something valuable. Words are light, but their impact isn't. A sentence can weigh more than you expect. A joke can grow teeth. And panic doesn't care about your intentions. Now, whenever someone asks me, "Anything new?" I smile and say, "Nothing worth panicking over." Because once upon a time, I was kidding. Until everyone panicked.